Hello, everyone. We are going to do a live reading tonight using 3 decks. This is number 1. This is number 2. And this is number 3. So which one is calling out to you? Which one do you resonate with? Whichever one that is, that's the one that is going to speak most intently to you tonight as I do the reading. If you're resonating with more than one deck, that's fine too, because it means that you have multiple messages to gain tonight. So we're going to get started with deck number 1. For those of you who resonate with this deck, let's shuffle, focusing on your energy, asking for the highest wisdom to come through. Whatever it is you need to know right now, we're going to ask that the cards show us. Specifically, the message from your soul, what your soul wants to say to you this evening. So get centered, take a deep breath. Let's see what your soul has on offer for you tonight as a message. First of all, look at that. This is amazing. So for those of you who resonate with this deck, the first card that comes up is the Fool. And what that means is that your soul is speaking to you right now that you need to take a leap of faith. You need to stop holding on to the reins and quantum jump into your new timeline. That's what this card is saying. The Fool is the primary card of the tarot deck, the major arcana. It's the first one. And it is the beginning of the journey of the tarot. So basically what this is saying is that your journey starts today. If you have been holding back in any way, if you have been deferring your dreams for a later date, this card is telling you from your soul. This is your soul speaking to you, your higher self. That means the essence of you, that which put you on this earth. It is telling you that now is the time. Tonight is the night for you to quantum jump. You have to, you need to, you must take that leap of faith that you've been holding back on. So those of you who are watching right now are here for a reason. And it means that you know that there's something you want to do that you've been keeping under wraps. You've been putting it on the back burner. And it's like keeps bubbling up within you. Like you can't get your mind off of it. It could be a trip. It could be a new career move. It could be moving to a different state or a different country. It could be relationship-wise in terms of going after your dream soulmate and not settling. It's a leap of faith, a drastic act of faith to show what you're made of, to show who you are and what you came here to do. So, if there is something on your heart right now that you've been delaying putting your full attention into, this is your permission slip to take that leap of faith. This is it. And the next card that comes up is the Ace of Wands. So, furthermore, along with this leap of faith, this leap into the unknown, this jump that takes you out of your current limited self-identity into a whole new self, is going to come a major reward. The Ace of Wands is the gift card. It means that something, a prize, a medal, a promotion, a proposal is waiting on the other side of this cliff that you're afraid to jump into. And trust me, you're not going to fall. You're going to float. You're going to soar. You will not be harmed by this leap. Do you see her? She is not afraid. She is not scared. And you know what happens when you approach adventure unafraid? You actually get caught by the hands of the Creator. You fall right into the divine embrace. It catches you. So as you jump, you're gonna there's a levity that's gonna arise. You're gonna float. So please take that leap, because once you take the leap, there's a gift waiting for you, a major gift. So the Ace of Wands relates to birth, like something new being born. It relates to a major recognition, like I want to say some sort of trophy or medal of honor that's waiting for you once you take that leap. So please, and I feel like you already, you know that there's something better for you than what's on offer at this very moment. You can feel it. You just need to get out of your comfort zone, focus on your vision for what it is that you want to create. Because this gift, it's not coming externally. It's coming from within you. And the external is going to mirror what's already within you. And you see how she has that fire in her third eye? So that's you. Once you jump off of this new dimension, jump off into this new dimension, you're going to wake up your third eye and you're going to start seeing who you really are. And remember, this is coming from your soul. So this is a very potent message. It is not something to take lightly. Jump into your new quantum phase and pick up your trophy, your medal. Okay, so let's see what comes up next. All right. So this is the Two of Wands. All right, so what this is saying is that perhaps you can take one person with you. It's saying that you've got somebody else who you're kind of like attached to, and that might be what's holding you back from jumping off, from popping off into your new timeline. This person that you're kind of like looking over at and thinking, are they going to be okay if I leave them? If I go into my next level self? Are they going to be fine? You're sitting around worrying about this person. And what this card is saying that, okay, they can go with you. Invite them along. But don't rely on their response. to determine whether you should continue. So this is what the scenario is shaping up. I can already see it. You see this VW bus here? So basically, there's a journey that you need to take. There's a trip you need to go on. There's a new level that you need to move into. And you're going no matter what. You've already got the Jeep loaded up, so to speak. The vision is so awake in your mind's eye that you can almost touch it. Ask them to go with you. Ask them to come along. They can either say yes or no. But you're still going. That's what this card is saying. So stop staying stuck because of this other person. Bring them along if they so choose. So I'm going to shuffle, asking for the final card to sort out this reading for those of you who resonate with this deck, or those of you who are just out there listening. Okay, so this fell out of the deck, 5 of Cups. So they might not want to come with you, and that's fine. That's okay. The 5 of Cups is about a loss of connection, something that, oh, I'm sorry kind of attitude. I'm sorry, I can't go with you, or I'm not feeling it. I don't want to be in this right now with you. That's what this card is saying. So that's okay, but you know that you would have given them the option. You would have extended the invitation, because that's what's keeping you stuck, is thinking about it and worrying about it and looking out to see what the external is going to tell you, like to get some kind of thumbs up from the outside of whether you should take this leap of faith. It's telling you, nope, stop doing that. Ask them if they want to go, and if they say no, that's fine. It's not going to be over. It's not, all is not going to be completed. It's just going to be a hiatus. So when you take this leap of faith, they may not come with you, but they'll meet you on the other side. They'll see you on the downslope. And that's to say that once you get your new self activated and receive your acknowledgement that mirrors your own internal knowing, then the people are going to come out and say, oh, wow, you did it. And you're going to say, yeah, I did. I told you I was going to do it. And they're going to say, well, I wish I had come along. But you gave them the opportunity. So it's not like you just went off and didn't invite them. So you'll have no regrets. So that's the reading for deck number 1. So let's pull out deck number 2. For those of you who resonate with this deck, we're going to shuffle, focusing on your energy, asking for the highest wisdom to come through. Oops, something already fell out of the deck, so I'm going to put that here. Whatever you need to know right now from your soul. Someone wants to co-host with me. Okay, just let me finish. I'm not done yet. Okay, so focusing on your energy, asking for the highest wisdom to come through. Whatever you need to know right now from your soul, we're going to ask that the cards show us. And card have already popped out of the deck. So we're going to see what comes up in addition to that one, which is going to be a key one because it flew out on its own. All right, so we've got the 7 of Cups. We've got the 2 of Wands reversed. And we've got the Knight of Wands. All right. So, in conjunction with the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. And I'm glad we pulled these other cards before we went into this one. Because the 8 of Swords is a heavy card. And the 8 of Swords relates to being trapped in a situation that you cannot stand anymore. That's what this one is. So if anyone's out there who resonated with that, this is what your soul wants to tell you right now. That you are not stuck. You may appear to be stuck. You may think that you're stuck, but you are not. If you can see closely in this card, it's just an illusion. Her trap state is false. And this mirrors what's going on with you right now. All you need to do is open your eyes and see that the path out of this is right ahead of you. All you have to do is just free yourself from the mental entrapment. Just realize, just wake up and say, you know what? I have the power to release myself from this situation and just get out. And let's see what this situation is. I feel like it's to do with the Seven of Cups is a card about choices, about a lot of different options that you could take in terms of what brings you joy, what would make you happy. So what I'm sensing here is you're feeling stuck in a current situation that does not make you happy, that does not tick any of these boxes here of what you really imagine for yourself. Like what really makes you feel in your element, like what brings you alive. This situation is not doing that. And it could be a job. I'm feeling like it could be a work situation that you feel stuck in, that you cannot stand and think that you can't get out of it. And you have all these reasons why you're stuck, but they're all in your mind. And this, the Seven of Cups, oh, okay, I know. It's telling you, you need to start dreaming up some solutions. So what we've got here is a difference between the ego mind and the imagination and intuition. The ego mind doesn't have a clue, I'm going to tell you. Don't listen to it. It's completely misguided. It only sees limitation. It's stuck in lack. It believes in barriers and rules and expectations from parents and spouses and society. It doesn't know. So I'm going to just drop that card because your soul wants you to realize that you're stuck in the ego mind right now. And the solution is right under your nose. And the solution is from your heart. That's where it's going to come from. It's not going to come from trying to overthink it. I see you sitting there like doing this every day before you go to work. And trying to figure it out. Stop trying to figure it out. You cannot figure out a problem on the level of the problem. You're going to have to go within to your imagination. And let me tell you a secret. Your imagination is God. Your imagination is where the seat of the soul dwells. And that's your God self. And it always knows. It always has a solution. It always makes the best choice. You just have to listen to it. And it speaks to you through dreams. It speaks to you through intuitive promptings, through signs, synchronicities. You have to take this moment to step back from your ego mind. Go into like a meditation. Just breathe and ask yourself, what is it that you really want? What is it that your soul is calling for right now? Because I see there are a number of things that you could do right now that would be much more pleasing than the current work that you do. And you just have to choose something. That's all you have to do. You have to just go into your imagination, into your God self, your mind movie, and choose a scene that you prefer. And in your choosing, you're going to start the process of reconciling this sense of being trapped. And you're going to realize, because when you unhinge yourself, well, I don't know if that's the right word, unhitch yourself in your imagination to an old story, you free yourself completely in that moment. And your external will have to reflect that freedom. So that's what your soul is telling you to do. Go inside your imagination, choose what it is that you really want, what will make you really happy right now. And then decide that because your imagination is God, that's the God of your universe, is your imaginative process and power, then it is so. So be it. Ashe, it is done. You get me? Once you choose it and you see it in your mind's eye, it is done. So this is just a memory. This old job, this old cord linking you to what you just can't stand, that's out the box. And the new day has come. And let's see what, okay, so we had some of the cards here that came up. The Two of Wands was reversed, and then the Knight of Wands. So basically what this is talking about is, I'm feeling like one of the options that you want to take is a trip. Like a move. You're looking at, okay, when it's right side up, she's looking at her phone like she's planning to take a trip across the water to a new place, a new life. And it was reversed. So it suggests like you have this new place you want to go and like really get connected with, like move there or work there or collaborate with people there. But it's something holding you back. And that's probably that sense of that you're stuck from that first card. But we already declared that you're free because you freed yourself in your imagination. So we're going to turn this card right side up and we're going to say that you are taking that journey. You're going to take that ticket and go to the airport and get on the bus or boat or plane. You're going to initiate this new chapter, taking you away from that job that you can't stand. That's just how it's coming to me. And once you do that, oh my goodness, the momentum, the passion, the fire is going to be off the chain. Like you can't lose once you get on this journey. Once you get on the bus, literally get on your horse and start galloping along, it's going to be like no tomorrow. Just look at the difference between the energies of these cards. Look at that. You picked up one of these swords and you cut that cord that was linking you. You literally woke up, took one of these swords that was supposedly blocking you and cut this rope that's supposedly keeping you from your dreams. That's what you did. That's what your soul is telling you is currently underway. Take off the blindfolds, open your eyes and see. Look at how she's rolling now. Look at that. That's you rolling. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I can just feel the energy right now. This is beautiful. You are on your way to greatness. You're on your way to a better life. You're on your way to the job of your dreams, to really living your purpose and being happy, being fulfilled. Your days will be filled with joy instead of despair and feeling sorry for yourself. So this is so beautiful, and I'm so happy for those of you who chose this deck, because you're about to take a really good journey that is going to be second to none. So I'm just going to round this reading up and ask if there's anything else you need to know. Oh, that came out of the deck, so let's see. The Queen of Swords. All right, so the Queen of Swords is an energy whereby you need, okay, so this is telling you how to, like, what to do after you get off this call. The first thing is you need to say something to somebody. The Queen of Swords is deliberately communicating exactly what needs to be said in this moment to resolve the situation. The Queen of Swords does not mince words. And she is not afraid. She knows what she's thinking, and she's not afraid to say it. So if you're thinking, how am I going to get out of this situation that I don't want to be in? Like, how am I going to open my eyes and cut the cords by picking up one of these swords and ending it? This is telling you how to do it. This is saying this, your sword is your word. So if anyone thought that it was like some kind of like physical act of like being angry or something that was physical, it's not. It's a verbal act. You have to communicate something. And it feels like it's a clear statement of no. No, that's not going to work for me. I instead choose this. I choose to go on my journey and claim my new life. So, Queen of Swords, say what you need to say and do it now. Like, as soon as this reading is over, go and say it. Because I know you know what it is you need to say. Just go and say it. Don't waste any more time. Okay, so last deck, this little deck. I love these cards. These are Lenormand cards. And they've got a really special energy in how they do the visuals. So we're going to shuffle this deck for those of you who resonate with it and ask for the highest wisdom to come through. Whatever you need to know right now from your soul, what your soul wants to tell you tonight. We're going to ask that these cards show us. Ooh, okay. This one flew out. All right. Okay. So this is 22. So tomorrow's the 22nd. So your soul is telling you that the communication that's coming through right now is urgent. That you need to jump on it immediately. Don't sleep. Because within a few hours, it's going to be the 22nd. In fact, for a lot of people out there who live in other time zones, it's already the 22nd. So it's telling you that on the 22nd, what you need to do is choose a path. So just let's say right now you're walking. You're walking along. And you're coming up to this place you can see. And the road is splitting off into two directions. You're walking on one path, but you can see up ahead that the road is splitting off into two directions. So, on the 22nd, Your current path is splitting off into two directions, and you need to choose one. That's what this one is saying, this card. So we're going to pull some other cards to help you to decide which path you need to choose, which way you need to go. But clearly, there is a way that is your way, and you need to choose it. You need to take that path. You feel me? So let's see what that way is. Another card flew out of the deck. I don't know where it went. Okay, this one. So, oh my goodness. I just feel this so strongly. Okay, do you see this? This is a bouquet of flowers. So what this is telling me is that in relation to your choice coming up tomorrow, it has to do with love. And it has to do with like a particular person that you need to bring flowers. You need to order some flowers tonight that someone needs to get on the 22nd. I know that sounds so specific, but I'm really feeling this is a message for somebody out there, that there is a offering of love that you need to declare immediately. Don't lose this moment. It's a very special moment. Your soul is telling you it. It's on the 22nd, and that is either tomorrow for some people or today already. And someone needs to receive a gift from you. Someone out there needs to receive a proposal, like a declaration of love. That's the path you need to take. So if you were questioning in regards to a situation that has to do with your clarifying your feelings for somebody, this reading is here to tell you that please do it now, because this is the time, this is the moment where it will be most well received. So let's see what comes up next. All right, yes, so this is the Tower. And yeah, so basically, if you do not take this opportunity to declare your love for this particular person, because I feel like the two paths at the crossroad is two people. So maybe you got two people that you're not sure who you're going to choose. Two loves, two choices. If you don't make that declaration and send those flowers, then I don't want to say I just want to say you will regret it. Yeah. And this is such a time-sensitive reading. Wow. It's just saying you will regret it. So get on it. Because the 22nd is only one day. And it's already started. So you need to run. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing like one of those movies where the person is like leaving tomorrow and they're going to go far away. And if you don't get there before they leave, they're never going to know how much you love them and how much you care for them. And then that moment ends. That opportunity closes. And the tower is like looming. And it's just saying, you know, I almost see like the train doors closing. You regret it. So please go to that person. Oh, please. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle, see if there's anything else you need to know, because I feel like there's a bit more here. Because this is like so deep to come up so urgently. All right. So what is this person who's watching right now? The people watching right now need to know about this crossroads coming up tomorrow. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So this is the ship with an anchor. So what this is saying is that, oh yeah, it goes in with what I just described about the movie scene that I'm seeing. So someone is about to leave. Someone is about to turn their back on this situation with you. And if you don't lay anchor, if you don't hold it down, they're going to be gone. That's what this is saying. If you don't make that mark, that impression, that strong impression for what you really feel, you're going to lose them. They're going to be off to a whole nother journey. So go and get those flowers, please. Go and do that. Make a strong stand for what you feel, for what you believe to be true about the relationship and what you can offer it. Plant a firm stance into the ground and root yourself there so that they know they don't have to leave. They don't have to go off to wherever they were going to go. That you are here for them and you're going to keep it very solid. Something that it's an emotion, from the flowers that's very ethereal and very romantic. But it's also permanent. I almost feel like this is a message to some of you that if you've been holding back on declaring a commitment to someone, that any longer would be a disservice to the relationship and ultimately to you, because it will be something you regret. This is somewhere you want to plant your seeds. This is somewhere you want to really get stuck in. So I'm floored because I can feel the emotion of the other person that's waiting to receive your flowers. That's all I can say. I'm feeling that. So those are the decks that we have tonight. And I thank you all so much for joining me. If you have any questions further, please send me a message or comment. I'll be happy to answer more. And I bless you all. And I will see you next time. Peace. I love y'all.